if you were a corrosive teammate, it can deduct some of your production.
You can do that, but you're creating your own criteria. So what you're doing, we're playing a game of pool. You change the rules in the middle of the game to suit your story or the way you play pool the best. The criteria has always been 500 catches, 600 catches, 700 catches, 800 catches, 80 touchdowns, 100 touchdowns. So the criteria has changed because every decade since the 30s, they throw the ball a lot more. So our criteria has changed. But I'm going to tell you what shouldn't change in the era that T.O. played in, and that's when you dominate.
He dominated.
He dominated. His stats speak for themselves. All this other stuff is just camouflage. That's just all noise.
So let's say that T.O. was – now, could I make this argument? If T.O. was borderline, then the negative stuff could peel him out.
Yeah, that would eliminate him or make it a weight. T.O. would still be a Hall of Famer, but it's just a matter of when would he get in. But based on his stats, he should have gotten in just like Steve Largent got in, the first ballot.
Yeah.
Now, all that personality, all that stuff, it has nothing to do with the game. It has nothing to do with the people selecting. It shouldn't have anything to do with it. Anytime you're in the top 5 or top 6 in career yards, he's top 2 in plays over 25 yards, 158. I mean, that's 10 a year over 15 years.
Yeah.
150 touchdowns. He got more touchdowns than Jim Brown and Walter Payton. Okay? He wasn't breaking the law. Like, he was just a bad locker room guy.
Yeah.
But he wasn't a bad guy.
But
he wasn't out committing crimes, doing things like that. So I just think the people have taken it personally upon themselves to try to keep T.O. out of the hall. And I'm going to tell you, full disclosure, T.O. was not a friend of mine. Him and I don't see eye to eye and don't like each other. All right? I don't know why he doesn't like me. So in turn of him disliking me, I sent that same right back to him. But as far as the Hall of Fame, it's independent of all that. His numbers speak for themselves. He should have gotten in last year. The reason why he didn't get in last year probably was because Marvin Harrison was on the list.
Yeah.
And which made Marvin more deserving because he had waited, just like the rest of us had waited.
Yeah, Kurt Schilling right now in baseball is going through the same thing where people don't like his social media tweets, and so baseball writers are making it about personality. And I just doesn't work for me. To me, it's just a piece of real estate in Canton, Ohio.
Right, you're not judging his overall character.
Well, here's the other thing about character. Character's a funny thing. Like, everybody loves Brett Favre, but I can make arguments Brett Favre wasn't a great teammate. Kobe Bryant was a great talent. Kobe was not a great teammate.
But that has nothing to do with being in the hall.
But they're both so great, they're in.
Absolutely.
So my point is, personality is like, people could say Chris Carter's cocky, and I'd be like, I think he's funny and confident. You start judging on stuff that I can't.
Right.
Like, the stats are like Chris had 200 catches. We're not going to argue about that. Is this personality? Then you're making me just make judgments on personality.
Right. T.O. has a tremendous amount of confidence, too. And you can't do what he did and be a horrific guy. Why people keep signing him?
Yeah.
I mean, all these teams signed him. He would pack up his bags, go to a new city. You know, people say, well, he's a clown. Well, he's a hell of a clown.
Be a great clown.
Yes.
Best clown in the league for a decade.
Absolutely. And the way he took care of his body, the way he worked at the profession, the way he developed himself into a player, the way he took care of his body, all those attributes, people, they don't even look at those. And his ability to be consistent, be on the field, that's worth something. And he proved it. Like, let's just stop it, man. Get a guy his jacket, give him a bus, give him a ring. We're going to invite him in. Don't mess up the hall, though, bro. We ain't having it.